Hello everyone, this video is for standard 7. In the previous video for standard 7 we had learned how to solve question number 1, 2, 3 and 4 of exercise 3a. Now in this video we'll learn how to solve question number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 of exercise 3a. Let's begin with the question number 5. Question number 5 says fill in each of the placeholders with a correct symbol, greater or lesser. So let's see the first question. In the first question, in integral and decimal part, this portion is called integral part and the right portion, right on the decimal, is called the decimal part. So 78 is greater than 69, so it is clear that this will be greater than this. Now see the question number 3. Okay, in this question both are having 5 as its as their integral part, but let's so we need to move ahead and we need to compare the decimal portions of it. So while comparing the decimal portion, it is having 6 at its 10th place and it is having 8 at its 10th place. Okay, so this one is greater, so we need to put greater sign here. Let's take one more example. Okay, let's see fifth number. In the fifth number, integral part is same, that is 118 side. In the decimal part, while comparing the decimal part, both are having 8 at their 10th place. 10th, remember th is at the last in the decimal number and just is in the integral number. Okay, chalo, now hundreds place, now we need to compare then. So in the hundreds place, it is in hundreds place, it is having 5 and it is having 0. So which side is greater? This side is greater. Okay, so in the same way you need to solve rest questions of question number 5. So let's come to the next question, that is question number 6. Arrange the following decimal numbers or decimals in the ascending order. We'll solve the last question of it, that is this one. Okay, now again see, all are having 2 in their integral part. All are having 2 in their integral part. So we need to compare the decimal part of it. Let's say the decimal part, it is having 2 in its decimal part. It is having 2. This is having 0. No, all are not having 2 in their decimal part. This number is having 22 in their decimal part. So this one would be the greatest. I'm writing first because it is the greatest number. Okay, and after it rest are having 2 in their decimal parts. Okay, so while comparing the tens, hundreds and thousands places, you'll come to know that after 22.2, the next greatest number is 2.20. This one, 2.202. This is the second greatest number, and after it, which is the third greatest number? Third greatest number is this one. Okay, I'm writing third here. And now fourth greatest number is this one. Fifth greatest number is this one. This is the least number. Okay, fifth number. Now we have arranged 1 2 3 4 5. Now we need to arrange them in ascending order. Ascending order means we have to write the smallest first and then greater, 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 at last greatest. Okay, so let's write the smallest, that is fifth one first. 2.002. Okay, it depends upon you whether you write this greater or lesser symbol or not. You can ignore it, you can just put comma. I have written. Okay, for my convenience I have written. Next, that is fourth number. Now we have to write fourth is this one, 2.02. Sorry, this one, 2.202, and greater than this is not this. Sorry, fourth we need to write now 2.02 is the second least number, and now third least number is this one, 2.2. fourth least number is 22, not 22, wait, let me check. 2.202, 2.20 and 2. Okay, please try to understand it. And the greatest one is 22.2. Okay, this one, these things you can erase. So the answer is the one written above. Fine. Let's move forward. Let's solve the seventh number. Arrange the following in decimals in descending order. And this also will solve the last one, that is this one. Okay, in this one we have to write the first of all we have to write the greatest, then lesser, then lesser, then lesser, and at last least. Okay, so let's begin. The greatest out of all these, now you are familiar with the decimal number, so you can also estimate that this one is the greatest number. And then second greatest is this one, the third greatest is 2.26, fourth greatest is this one, and at last comes this one, fifth one. Okay, chalo, let's arrange them in descending order. 2.6, then 2.3, then comes 2.26, then comes 2.06, and then at last comes 2.007. Okay, understood? Do this question, do the rest of it. I mean, just one first question yourself. Let's move forward. Now in eighth number, you have to express 45 millimeter in centimeter, kilometer and meter. Okay, chalo, let's solve it. What do we have? We have 45 centimeter, 45, sorry, millimeter, and we have to convert it into centimeter, meter and kilometer. Okay, sure. Let's learn something. 1 millimeter is equal to 1 upon 10 centimeter. 1 millimeter equals 1 upon 1000 meter. Take it. This is the thing you have to learn. Remember it. Take it properly. First try to understand and then learn. And 1 millimeter is 1 upon 6 zeros. You have to put here now. 3, 4, 5 and 6. Fine. Now you have to use these things to solve this question. To convert 45 millimeter into centimeter, you need to multiply it by 1 upon 10. To convert 45 millimeter into meter, you need to multiply it by 1 by 1000. And to convert 45 millimeter into kilometer, you need to multiply it by this number. ठीक है, चलो let's solve it. Now 45 millimeter to centimeter is 45 multiplied by 1 upon 10, that is 4.5 centimeter. So next one is 45 to 45 millimeter to meter. 45 millimeter to, just remember this is 2 m. ठीक है, चलो millimeter to meter, we need to multiply it by 1 by 1000, that is 45 by 1000 gives 0.045, or even I'm writing it here properly, 0.045. ठीक है, you know that when only zeros are in denominator, we need to put the same number of digits in the decimals. ठीक है, like if we have 3 zeros in the denominator, we need to put 3 digits in the this decimal part. ठीक है, let's convert 45 millimeter into kilometer. 45 millimeter to kilometer. For that we need to multiply it by 1 by, okay, remember there are 6 zeros. Now 2 digits are already there, so we need to write, to make a 6 digits in the decimal part, we need to add 4 zeros. ठीक है, 1 2 3 4 45. ठीक है, I'm writing it properly here, 0.00004 and 5. Okay, solve it yourself also. Now let's see the next question. You have to let's see the next question, that is question number 9. It says that express 8 paise as rupees using decimals. ठीक है, चलो 8 paise into rupee. You know that 1 paise is equal to 1 upon 100 rupee. ठीक है, so to convert 8 paise to rupee, we need to multiply it 8 by 1 by 100, sorry. चलो, and the answer would be 0.08. ठीक है, you can write the rupee symbol here. Fine, let's solve the next question of it. What is the next question? Next question is 9 rupees 75 paise. ठीक है, sure, 9 rupee 75 paise. 9 rupee 75 paise. 9 rupees is already in rupee, so we don't need to convert it. We just need to write in this way, 9 plus 75. We can write the rupee symbol here, 75 paise. 9 plus 75 multiplied by 1 by 100. Okay, 9 plus 0.75. You must be knowing how we have converted 75 into decimal. 9.75. ठीक है, this is the, ठीक है, rupee. Fine, solve the other question of question number 9 yourself. ठीक है, चलो next question, that is question number 10. Express in kilometer using decimals. 65 meter, you have to convert meter into kilometer. ठीक है, so for this you know that 1 meter is equal to 1 by 1000 kilometer. ठीक है, so 65, now we have to convert 65 meter to kilometer. So simply we need to multiply 65 by 1 by 1000. ठीक है? So the answer would be 0.065. Alright? This is what? In kilometer. Write in your copy properly. As the space is less here, so I'm writing in this way. Let's see the last question of this chapter, that is 3 kilometer 5 meter. We have to convert it into kilometer. 3 kilometer and 5 meter. 3 kilometer and 5 meter. Fine. 3 kilometer is already in kilometers, so we don't need to change anything in it. And 5 meter, we just need to change 5 meter into kilometer. 3 kilometer plus, I'm writing it here as there is some less space, 1 by 1000. We'll multiply it by 1 by 1000 and we get it 3 plus 5 by 1000. Okay, so 3 plus 0.005. Fine. So our answer is 3.005 kilometer. Fine. So it's a wrap for this chapter. Now all the questions must be solved by you in your copy in a very proper way, and the questions that you do not have that you don't have not understood can be mentioned in the comment box. Okay, so thank you everyone, all the best.